Welcome to We Really Love Island
with Remy and Lili.
I'm Remy Casimir. I'm a New York City stand-up comedian, and I host the sex podcast, How Come?
I'm Lily Michelle. I'm also a comedian, and I'm obsessed with season 2.
We are obsessed with love, sex, and reality TV, so we're binging the best show there is, Love Island. And now, so are you!
Watch along with us, and then listen to what we have to say about the episode. This episode, we're talking about
Season 2, episode... what? 19.
I didn't realize how much you can hear me breathe on this.
Hey, guys.
Just during the Chris interview, we're all like... Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Just so you guys, okay, so we just recorded an episode with Chris Williamson from season 1. And we talked about his podcast where he talks about all of the behind the scenes intel from Love Island.
It was so good.
Yeah. And so we asked him about that stuff and then also about his love life. So check in on that one that, coming after this season comes out, or maybe the same day. But it'll be
it'll be out
chronologically after, but we just recorded it right now.
Yeah, and we all fell in love with him.
Yeah, we're in love with him.
We're all in love with him.
We all hated him when he was on the show.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
Yeah, we didn't tell him that, but
we were like, we loved you all the time.
Yeah,
throughout the whole thing.
But he says on that podcast, he's like, yeah, I wasn't myself, and I was playing a character and stuff, and him in real life is much more interesting because we didn't realize that on Love Island you're not allowed to talk about the outside world or anything interesting. You're only allowed to talk about the drama going on inside the house.
Yeah. On season 4, Jack started talking about the birds and stuff. Mm-hmm. I think it's just you try to keep some normalcy and talk about things to ground you.
Yeah.
It
trees. Everything you talk about can't be gossip.
Yeah, because then you go fucking crazy. Imagine leaving Love Island and then just trying to be a normal person.
Yeah, and you're like, can you believe what Lily did this morning when we were brushing our teeth?
She didn't look me in the eye.
She didn't look me in the
eye.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
So yeah, well, we're not going to talk about that interview more, but basically listen to it at the end of this season because it is so fucking good. But we might drop in little nuggets.
Yeah,
from
or
the
maybe
interview.
you already listened to it.
Yeah, or maybe you already listened to it. Did you love her? I loved that. Okay, so we open the episode. Sophie wants to go on a date with Tom to make him her boyfriend.
We open with James and Scott talking.
Oh, well, I thought the most relevant. Okay, so what were James and Scott talking about?
They were just talking about Kady, and I think because James asked Scott before asking Kady out, which is a very basic mistake that a lot of people make.
Yeah.
But what he did was just show respect and was a gentleman about it. And I think Scott really respected that. Kady respected that. And everybody was just all around happy with the situation.
Yeah.
And then Kady and Scott kind of broke things off. And they slept. He slept downstairs. She was upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
And then she comes down and
gives him a kiss.
Gives him a kiss and they go back to bed.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cute. Because even if you're having trouble,
Here's my thing with Kady and Scott. I do like that they're together. I think it's really cute. But I think that she would have been better with James. And I think that Kady is a nice, empathetic person. And so for her to have Scott downstairs being upset, she just wanted to go give him a kiss. And then the next day was talking about how she feels trapped and shit.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have wanted to kiss him and then not pick him because that would look really snaky and bad.
With Kady, though, I think James is the perfect match for her. Just seeing them together and seeing him. But there's a loyalty, there's just so much other stuff, and you don't want to be the person that pies off this guy who kind of dropped everything and showed his insecurities to you.
Did he?
I mean, multiple times he's talked about how insecure he is whenever a new guy comes in.
I guess, but I don't think he's ever dropped anything either. I don't know. He says he likes her.
I think that you can tell that they both really like each other, and I hope that Kady and James reunite outside of the island if it doesn't work out with her and Scott.
That's true. Yeah, that would be great.
That would be really cool.
Well, we know that she doesn't end up with James as of now.
As of now, we know that, yeah.
And I'm wondering, is James going to get a lot of ass when he leaves?
Oh, for sure.
I think
so hot.
He's done a really good job too, and he proved that he could be in a triangle with the hottest girl, but now some other girl on the outside gets to reap the benefits.
Yeah, if Omar's gonna get laid a lot after leaving Love Island, James is gonna fucking
No,
sweep.
but James is less episodes.
Yeah.
Do those people who come in for 2 episodes, do they still get the same notoriety? I guess if they're hot enough and if people want to fuck them enough.
Some of them do, but not all of them. I couldn't find James's birthday online because he was only in 1 episode or 2 episodes.
Do you want to hear something crazy? Is my friend used to date Tina, one of the girls that's coming in, and I interviewed him on How Come. His name is Alec Alphys. You can listen to the episode. And afterwards, we were talking about Love Island, and he was like, oh, yeah, I've never watched that show. No, whatever. And then I looked up, I was doing research after just to see what I could post his credits were. And it was Alec Alphys dated Tina Steins. And I was like, Alec, you dated somebody who was on Love Island. And he's like, oh, I forgot she was on that show.
Crazy. She's so hot.
She's so hot.
I mean, wow. Maybe that means that she's down to earth. She's not fucking Zara being I miss GB.
Well, not anymore.
Well, that was
in the
preview,
teasers for next week, yeah. But also she starts this episode with talking to Sophie
about losing the crown, probably.
Yeah. Sophie's like, could you... No, she was like, Miss GB having a one-night stand. And then Sophie's like, could you lose your crown for this?
And she was
knowing full well as a former Miss GB as well. She's like, you've definitely lost your crown.
Yeah.
But and would it bother you? And Zara's like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, of course it would bother her. She fucking got it tattooed on her ass.
Did she?
No.
Oh my God.
But Tom and Sophie are boyfriend and girlfriend now.
Great.
Who cares?
Who cares? All I care about is that the way that it happened was not the way that she wanted. Yeah. She literally said right before, she's like, if he asked me to do it in the house, I would go crazy.
Yeah.
And then he did it in the house. And she was just like, okay. And he's like, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Oh, God. He's so annoying.
For the second time. He just wants, he's one of those people that should fuck a robot and date a robot. You just want somebody who's going to do exactly what you want. You can get that online.
Yeah. You can order a wife as well.
Yeah.
You can do so many different things.
Yeah. And then Olivia and Alex have their date, which apparently is happening at the same time as the James Kady date. We just saw it later.
I don't know because...
Yeah, because Olivia got home and she's like, how was your date? And Kady was still in her outfit from that date.
Yeah, but they came home when it was daylight. I think.
Yeah, and Alex and Olivia's date was daylight too.
No, it was nighttime.
I swear to God it was daylight.
No, I promise.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They just switched off, you know? See, it's night.
No, it's night from... it is night.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
It's okay. It's okay that you didn't believe me. Very Virgo of you.
I was just trusting myself.
Okay, sure. Yeah, but...
She gets there and she's immediately, ready to grovel.
I love it.
She's like, that's what this date is going to be.
Yeah. I think it's you gotta just stand up for yourself immediately with guys.
Yeah, and tell them what you want. Anybody. You have to set expectations with people. This is what I expect. Yeah. This is what I want.
But not in a Zara kind of way.
No, reasonable. Well, I wanted to say last episode, her and Alex were having a talk, Olivia, about how neither of them is ever going to live down the Zara thing.
Yeah.
Because Olivia knows she's going to eventually be with Alex.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to.
But as a couple, it's bad for them to get together.
Yeah. Right after. So she's like, I'm never going to live this down. You're never going to live this down. So we have to do some groveling to make it okay, at least for the public too. Yeah, she's right. She's so smart.
Yeah. Did you notice that they said boys will be boys many times this episode and last episode?
Yeah, but then with Zara, everyone was like, girls will be girls.
Did they?
No,
nobody said that. Yeah.
Nobody said that.
No.
It's just everyone's like, if I was Alex, I would for sure do it. And all the girls were like, if I was Zara, I would not.
Right.
Just kind of putting it all on
I just feel like
her.
it's such a 2018 no to say boys will be boys, especially after like the Brett Kavanaugh thing. Like, oh, it's just, and then locker room talk. Like, it's literally just letting guys off the hook. It's just like assholes will be assholes. Yeah, but you can't put an entire gender into like.
Yeah, you kind of let them do whatever they want.
We're just douchebags. So like, forgive us. Like,
Sorry.
No, most of them are great. Otherwise, we wouldn't be with them.
Yeah. Our friend Rachel Sennett has a funny joke where she was just like, "Oh, I guess if you say that you're an asshole, it excuses you being an asshole."
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I told you I was going to cheat on you. Doesn't mean it still doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I told you I'm a bad guy when we first started dating. It's like, yeah, I didn't know that you would be like the worst.
The worst, yeah. But also, if somebody tells you who they are, believe them.
I know, I never do. The thing is that when I first start dating people, I'm like, oh, I suck. Like, I don't want you to think too much. And then I like to prove people wrong. So I think I'm also psychotic.
Right.
When it comes to dating. No, but like I'm not like a touchy-feely person, but I'm sure once I reach a certain point with someone, I will be, you know?
Right.
But I tell them right off the bat, I'm like, I'm not touchy-feely.
Yeah.
You gotta work for it.
Scott says to tell that Kady is just buzzing off of attention.
Yeah.
About her date with James. Like, he's like, no, she doesn't like him. She just likes the attention.
Yeah, Scott's kind of being a dick.
Well, I think it's also like safe for him to say that.
Yeah.
Like, it makes him feel more comforted that like,
yeah,
well, I haven't been as open and he's being really open and that must be what she likes.
Yeah. And he's just trying to like calm himself down, you know? Just be like, oh, she only likes the attention. She doesn't actually like him. She likes me because I'm Scott and I'm great.
Yeah.
And I have a pencil dick and women love that.
Oh, right. Back to Olivia Alex date. She said she's happy, but the ultimate test is another girl coming in.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited because 2 just have.
I know.
So it's going to be like literal ultimate test. But they have matching nose rings, so they're meant to be.
They look so good together.
Yeah.
I think they're the best looking couple on the island.
Yeah. They're just such buddies too. Like them smoking those cigarettes and like looking out over everyone. Like I was like, you are king and queen of this island.
Yeah. It's crazy because that's what like Sophie and Tom have been trying to be this whole time.
I don't think they've been mom and dad. Like they're old, boring, married, talking about other people's sex lives.
No, I feel like Nathan and Cara are more mom and dad.
No, I don't know. I just know that the other islanders called them mom and dad.
Yeah.
They're like, mom and dad are back together.
Yeah. I just think that like Alex and Olivia are both naturally these like hot leaders. Mm-hmm. And I think if they stick it together, they're gonna rule this kingdom.
Totally. It made me think. I brought up Birthright several times on this podcast, but it made me think of Birthright.
Wait, you're Jewish?
Yeah. Me and the guy I had an emotional relationship with, not a physical one. We were literally king and queen of Birthright because we both like doing sketches and skits in front of people and like just making everybody laugh and like wanted to be the center of attention. And like, so we were just like, ooh, like, it was so fun. I've never felt cooler than I was on Birthright.
Yeah, I've never had that experience. Yeah. Well, no, when I was senior in high school, editor-in-chief of Yearbook, I felt fucking cool.
I was also editor-in-chief of Yearbook.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
I didn't know that about you.
Oh my God, you have to bring me when you go home for Christmas.
I'll send you pictures. I'm not going to bring a yearbook.
Bring your yearbook.
It's so heavy.
I'll keep it in my house.
It's literally so heavy.
Whatever. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Okay. Remember when we read your diary?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's truly one of my favorite things.
That's like one of the things of my childhood, though, was reading my diary to other people to be like, do you like this?
Is this good content?
Is this good content? I've been testing material on people for years.
I always like wrote in a diary and then like ripped it up. Because my mom was a Snoop.
Oh, a Snoop, yeah.
And it freaked me out.
And my brother was a Snoop, too. But she wouldn't ever admit it. And she'd always say like, oh, I would never.
Yeah, my mom said that too, but I knew.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. And my brother was like an obvious Snoop. And he'd be like, oh, Lily, look at this. And I'm like, oh, I have to rip up everything I ever write on.
I once wrote down what all my midterm grades were in my I think it was a 7th grade diary. And then I went to camp and I blacked it all out because I was so embarrassed. It was like D's and C's.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't have anybody at camp thinking I'm dumb, which is the exact opposite of this show. Like when we were just talking to Chris about how dumb people are glorified on Love Island.
Yeah.
like that literally happened in this episode because Kady's trying to say spontaneity was the funniest, most endearing thing ever. But like, why do we like these golden retriever people who are just like super nice and like have nothing in their brain?
I mean, because it's fun. It's not about, like, I know intellectual conversation is what it, like, a top 5 thing you need.
Yeah.
But I would rather, like, I always had this debate with my brother because when I was a kid, I was like, I'd rather have someone smart than nice.
Yeah.
And I'd always go for the nice person.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, you have to be nice. You have to have that, like, loving ability.
Yeah.
Because, like,
the thing is, though, to be funny, I think you have to be smart.
Yeah.
To some
no,
extent.
I think,
but it's not necessarily book smart.
No, it's not book smart at all.
Yeah.
I think there's like a specific thing that comics have, and I don't know what it is.
What's it called? Deductive reasoning.
Maybe, yeah.
Or like just observation. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway.
Or just like self-awareness.
But it's funny that we were just talking about how dumb everybody is with Chris, and then she's like, spontaneity.
It was so cute. But the thing I wanted to say that I didn't was that even though they're not smart in that sense,
they're emotionally intelligent.
They're emotionally very intelligent, and I've learned a lot, like especially from Cara and Olivia, just the way to handle things and the way to just not react and to be like, all right, babe, no problem, like we're gonna work through this. It's not a big deal. Like, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, like when we had that phone call, when you called me and you were like, I almost lost the content, or you thought you did.
Oh, yeah. I
would say 5 years ago, I'd be like annoyed.
Yeah, you'd be like, what a fucking bitch.
I'd be like, that fucking sucks.
Dumbass.
Yeah. But then, like, I guess with age and just like growing as a person, you're like, shit happens.
And have empathy for the person that it happened to.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I said to you.
No, I know. And you were like, this sucks for you. Like, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, good being mature, Lily.
Thanks. I just wanted to brag about my matureness.
You were. And I really did appreciate it. I like, cause oh my God, that day was so horrible. My phone was dead.
I know, that was crazy.
Yeah. But so I had to like literally process it without communicating.
Yeah, you just had to sit there.
I just had to sit there with my thoughts, but it was good because then I was like, all right, well then what's the worst thing that can happen? All right, we have to re-record all these. We love Love Island. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I felt bad about the other episode, but I was happy to re-record.
Yeah. There was a how come on there, but it's fine. It's all fine.
It's all fine. Look at Olivia's face right here. I can't stop staring at her.
She's so cute.
We have it paused on her face. She's so hot.
Does she have lip injections though?
That's
we
a good
both
question.
were like, what's going on? I think that's just their shape.
Maybe.
I said it looks like an outie vagina.
It's like
push.
Like push.
Like really soft skin too, definitely.
Listening to our voices right now with the headphones on, I feel like we're in ASMR. We're like poof.
We are in ASMR. This is ASMR for some people. Hey, I love that click. James came over to flirt with Kady after she's reconciled with Scott, which was a nice last ditch effort. And they do have like massive good eye contact. And,
I know, they want to fuck each other so bad.
But he was complimenting her eyes and she said cute, which we all know means we're not gonna fuck.
Cute or aw. But I also think that she's such a cutie that she probably just like cute.
Then Scott asked what Kady said about James to Zara, and Zara is such a good friend.
I know. Likeable quality of Zara that she doesn't show off more.
She was a really good friend this whole episode. And we got to see like her buddy with Kady when they're doing like
the water
bottle science. Like, this is what a triangle is. And like, I wish she had used the words scalene and isosceles and equilateral.
Jesus Christ, Remy.
Do you remember triangles?
Yeah, of course I remember those.
Do you remember triangles?
But we were just saying about how dumb they are, and you're like, I wish she used more intelligent vocab.
Because when she was moving it around, like, it's like, okay, first, you were in a scalene triangle. Or
acute? No, acute is just
acute is the angle.
Isosceles is a thing.
Isosceles.
Obtuse is this one.
Okay, no, first you were in a scalene relationship because she...
I want to just say I'm checked out of the triangle talk.
Yeah. You guys who know triangles, you'll be like,
I don't think
That's
anyone's like, oh,
accurate.
this is my
Okay,
moment.
but listen, no, with scaling, it means like everybody likes each other different amounts. Isosceles, 2 people like one person the same amount. Equilateral, everybody likes. No, not everybody likes each other.
I can't do this.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so then Terry said that he thinks Kady gets a buzz off of Scott worrying. I think Terry hates Kady, which bothers me.
Yeah.
And then there's this exciting recoupling out of nowhere, and it's girl's choice. And Kady has just said that she feels trapped. And I was thinking like, okay, cool. You're having a new flirt. My ideal situation would be to send the guy home that's making me feel trapped and crack on. I know, but
she would seem like a dick.
Right. And she's not just feeling trapped by Scott. She's feeling trapped by the other Islanders, namely, I would say Terry. Mm-hmm. Just to be like, oh, we don't want to. You know when you think you're going to break up with a dude and then like nobody in your friend group's going to like you again because you were just there as his girlfriend?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think that's what's going on. But she did make a really nice speech and like he almost cried, so.
It was cute. I'm glad she chose Scott because I think, they could work it out for a bit.
My Scott.
That was so cute. My Scott.
Did you see when Malin said Terry is stunning with a big heart, Olivia fakes vomiting?
Oh, I didn't see that, but
after they were kissing.
That's so cute.
So funny. Sophie says to Tom, because he's gorgeous and I genuinely do see a future with you.
It's like
the least genuine sentence using genuine.
You're so not genuine. You hate him.
You hate him.
You hate him and we hate him because you hate him and we also now hate you because of this.
Yeah. I'm sad.
It's so sad.
This was something I did not like. Adam and Zara were talking and he's like, oh yeah, I don't have the spark with her. And but also trying to like tell her, oh yeah, it's fine that you fucked, Alex, like nobody's judging you, and then in the next clip says, I'm happy that she fucked him because even though I'm not judging her, I can always say that that's the reason I don't want to be with her if I don't.
Yeah, that's so shitty.
Like not even just manipulative, planning to be manipulative, just in case. Aww.
He was on such a good streak.
I know.
When he first came in, we were like, I don't know about this guy. And then we were like, oh, he's the best. And now we're like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
That's
I remember
so
I was like, this guy I don't like, he's coming in. And then I was like, why don't I?
It's great to be reminded why you don't like someone.
Yeah, just like how you didn't know.
Yeah.
You're like, this is why I hate Malin.
I hate Malin. I don't know why. And we've just been proven right and right again.
With her fucking t-shirt argument.
That was crazy. Okay, if I was wearing someone else's t-shirt and they're like, hey, sorry, that's a clean shirt. Do you mind changing? I'd be
like, oh yeah, so sorry.
No problem.
Can you throw me another one?
Yeah. Throw me another one. I don't give a shit.
And she's like, you said it in front of everyone. It's like, no, you huffed off in front of everyone. That's the thing that escalated it. And also, we're always in front of everyone.
We're on it.
Yeah.
And, like, that's... And she keeps going, that's embarrassing, man. Like, you're not like a chill Jamaican girl. Like, what are you... She keeps going like, man, I don't care. And it's like, no, you caused
you so very much care.
Yeah, you caused drama.
Yeah. Like, Kady, so... when she was just like looking in the fridge because she was like so nervous if she had made the right decision.
When she cried because she said she was nervous.
Yeah. Like, that's so different. That's like, she's just such like an emotional little sweetie. And I think Malin is just getting emotional over actually nothing.
Yeah, she's a stupid bitch.
She's a stupid bitch.
Also, she's a stupid bitch.
She's how you say, a stupid bitch. I also really enjoyed looking into the fridge when Kady was looking into it. I know. I was like,
oh, they have strawberries in there?
Yeah, I saw strawberries. I saw some olives.
Oh, yeah. I saw some sauces.
Love that. We still don't know what a sauce is or a condiment, but we'll get back to you sometime.
Listen, I'm making lots of lists about the sauces I like.
And then after Malin's sobbing to Terry, then she goes to talk shit about him to somebody else. She's like, now look at him over there talking about me. Like, you're in the wrong.
I know.
Stop digging yourself into this hole deeper and deeper.
So annoying. I honestly can't with her.
Tina and Liana are coming in.
Tina and Liana. Tina's obviously the hot one.
She's a Pisces.
Liana
is a Leo.
A
lion. A stripper, we just learned.
Ooh.
Which is going to kick some of the girls off, even though it shouldn't.
I know.
It's just like, ooh, threat.
Tina is the real threat because she's looks like, honestly, a Barbie doll.
A Barbie doll.
So cute.
Yeah. I just hope she's not as dickish as season 1 Barbie Naomi.
Oh, I don't think so. She looks sweet.
Yeah. Vocab. First word is git.
G-I-T?
Mm-hmm.
Git is a term of insult with origins in British English, denoting an unpleasant, silly, incompetent, annoying, senile, elderly, or childish person. Okay, cool.
I heard someone said, "Don't be sweet with me," or something.
I feel like that's like, don't flatter me, you know?
Okay. Caning the arse out of it.
That was
Olivia said her and Alex have both been single for 10 months and have both been caning the arse out of it.
I feel like it's like canning people, like fucking people.
That's what it sounds
cleaning my
like.
ass out of it. Like I have a clean ass now.
What?
I don't even know what that just
No,
meant.
what the fuck?
It means when you have anal.
No. To cane, it means to travel at great speed, to overindulge in drugs or alcohol. They've been caning. They're overindulging in the singleness.
Yeah.
Caning the arse out of it.
Okay.
And then Terry said when him and Malin were having a fight that she was throwing all of her little toys out of the pram. Pram is a stroller.
Wow, that's actually really funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes Terry just brings it in on top of how hot he is.
He the best.
He's not, I wouldn't say the best. I think Alex is now my favorite. I think Alex is so hot. But I wouldn't want to fuck him because Olivia's perfect for him, you know?
Yeah, totally. I can't wait to watch them bloom and grow. Bloom and grow forever. Olivia and Alex. We're going to go now. Goodbye now.
Bye.
Hey guys, we know we really love Island, but do you? If you really love We Really Love Island, let us know.
Leave a rating and review and tell everybody you know to subscribe too.
You can find us anywhere podcasts are found. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Stitcher, Google Play, all of them, hopefully. If they don't work, message us. You can find us on Instagram at We Really Love Island, or follow us individually at Lils Michelle
and at Remy Casimir. You can also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/We Really Love Island.
Follow us on Twitter at We Really Love Island.
Send us your thoughts and your prayers, and if you know any of the contestants,
send them our way.
Yes.
Perfect.
Amazing.
And always remember that we're not affiliated with Love Island, ITV, CBS, or anything. We're not official anything. We're just two comedian girls. Thank you. Goodbye.